Hi, today we'll practice some NCERT exemplar problems based on decimal. Let's start with the first question. The question is 0.7499 lies between, here they are saying the decimal 0.7499 lies between which two numbers? Here in this question we will check every option. Let's start checking the first option. The first option, it should be after 0.7 and it is after 0.7. The decimal is 0.74999. So here it is after 0.7. Now here it should be before 0.74. But here it is not before 0.74. Look, it is not 0.74. It is 0.7499. Or not either it is 0.7400 because 0 at the last of the decimal does not affect the number. So here, but it is 0.7499. So here it is after 0.74. So here option A is wrong. Like this, we'll see the other options. Let's see. 0.75. It should be after 0.75. But here, this decimal is before 0.75 because it is 0.7499. How I found out? I found out through comparing the decimals. Look, the whole number part is same. Now let's jump on to the fractional part. Look, in the fractional part, the tens place 7th in. Now we'll jump on to the hundredths part. Here, hundredths part is 4 and here it is 5. So which number is 100 part is greater? That number is the greater. So here 0.7 is greater than this number. 0.75 is greater than 0.7499. But it should be less than 0.7499. So here option B is also wrong. Let's see option C. 0.749. It should be after 0.749. It is absolutely after 0.749. Look, your tens is same, volts is same, volt part is same, tens is same, hundreds is same, thousands is also same. But 10,000s part is different. Here 10,000s part is 0 and here it is 9. So absolutely this 0.7499 is greater. So it is after this. Now it should be before 0.75. This is true because in the previous option itself we compared, it is, this number is before 0.75. I'll again tell you how I compared it. I compared it using comparing decimals. Whole part same, tens part same. Here hundreds part is different. Here it is 4 and here it is 5. So here this number is greater. That means this number is less than 0.75. So here the conditions are matching. 0.7499 is between 0.749 and 0.75. So here the correct answer of question 1 is option C, which is 0.749 and 0.75. Question 2. 0.023 lies between, here we have to check the decimal. 0.023 lies between which two numbers? So for this question also we'll check every option. Let's start checking the first option. First option is 0.2 and 0.23. Here this decimal should be after 0.2. Now let's compare. Whole part is same. Tens part, here tens part of this decimal given in the question is 0 and here given in the option, the first option is 2. So obviously 0.2 is greater than 0.023. So here, but this decimal 0.2 should be smaller than 0.023. But here it is bigger. So here option A is wrong. Now let's see option B. Here this 0.023 must be after 0.02. So that means 0.02 must be less than 0.023. Let's check. Here whole part is same. Tens part is also same. Now let's see hundreds part. Here hundreds part is also same. Here it is 2. Here it is 2. Now let's see the thousands part. Here thousands part is 0 and here it is 3. So obviously 0.023 is greater than this. So here, that means we can say that 0.02 is less than 0.023, and also we can say like this also, 0.023 is greater than 0.02. Now it should be smaller than 0.03. Now let's check every number or fractional part or whole part, you can say. Okay, whole part is 0, same. Tens part, same, 0 0. Here hundredths part is 3 and here it is 2. So obviously 0.03 is greater than 0.023. And here I said 0.03 must be greater than 0.023. So here this condition is also being satisfied. So from here we can say that 0.023 lies between 0.02 and 0.03. So the correct answer of question 2 is option B, which is 0.02 and 0.03. Question 3. 0.07 plus 0.008 is equal to, here we have given two decimals and we have to do the sum of these decimals. First of all, to do the sum, we will arrange them column wise. Like we'll do the whole part under the whole part, tens under the tens, hundreds under the hundreds, and so on. So let's arrange it column wise. After that, we'll add normally. So let's arrange first. 0.008 plus 0.07. Now we'll do the addition of these two decimals. Here 8 and here is 0. So here 8 plus 0 is equal to 8. 0 plus 7 is equal to 7. 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. And point under the point. And 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. So 0.008 plus 0.07, or you can say 0.070, is equal to 0.078. So the correct answer of question 3 is option, which is 0.078. Question 4. Which of the following decimals is the greatest? The options are 0.182, 0.0925, 0.29 and 0.038. From all these options, we have to find out which decimal is the greatest. So let's start by comparing. Here, of all the decimals, first let's compare the whole number part. Here, whole number part is 0, 0, 0 and 0. So now let's jump on to the fractional part because the whole number part is same. So here tens digit is 1 and here it is 0. So from here we can say that this is eliminated because we have to find out the greatest. And here this is being smallest from this also. So here option B is totally eliminated. And here the tens place of this decimal was 1. And here it is 2. So from this also we can say that this option A is also eliminated because this tens digit, this decimal tens digit is coming greater than this. So here option A is also eliminated. Now let's see option D. Here tens digit is 0 and we have to find out the greatest. Hence option D is also eliminated. So the only answer is option C. So the correct answer of question 4 is option C, which is 0.29 because it is the greatest of all the decimals. Question 5. Which of the following decimals is the smallest? Out of the 4 options, we have to find out which decimal is the smallest. Let's start by comparing the whole number part of each decimal. Here the whole number part is 0 and here it is 1. So here option B is eliminated because we have to find out the smallest number. And here itself in the second option, we have found out the greatest number. So here option B is eliminated. Option C whole number part is 0 and in option 4 whole number part is 0. So now let's jump on to the fractional part because in 3 options the whole number part is same. So tens digit, here it is 2 and here it is 0. Here option A is eliminated because we have found out a greater number than this. But here in the statement it is written that we have to find out the smallest number. So here option A is eliminated. Option B, let's check. Here tens was 0 and here it is 1. This option is also eliminated because here this is greater than this. But here we have to find out the smallest number. So the only option left is option C. So the correct answer of question 5 is option C, which is 0.082 because it is the smallest of all the four options. Question 6. 15.8 minus 6.73 is equal to. Here we have to find out the difference of these two decimals. So for finding out the difference, we will arrange it column wise properly. Whole number part and under whole number part, decimal under decimal, and tens under tens, hundreds under hundreds, and so on. So first let's arrange it column wise and then we'll subtract normally. So we'll arrange it column wise. 7. Here we can put 0 because putting 0 at the end of the decimal does not change its value. So here we'll put 0 and now we'll subtract normally. Here we cannot do 0 minus 3. So we'll take borrow from next digit. Here 8 will become 7 and here 0 will become 10. So 10 minus 3 is equal to 7. 7 minus 7 is equal to 0. And now point under point, and 5 minus 6 we cannot do, so we'll take borrow from next digit. So 1 will become 0 and 5 will become 15. So 15 minus 6 is equal to 9. Here 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. So it's not any compulsion to write 0 here. So 15.8, or we can say 15.80 minus 6.73 is equal to 9.07. So the correct answer of question 6 is option B, which is 9.07. Now let's practice one last question. Find the values of circles P, Q and R respectively, such that the sum of the numbers in two quadrilaterals equals to the value of the circle in between them. Here there are given 3 circles and they are saying when we do the sum of the two quadrilaterals, the circle in between them, the value of the circle comes. And we have to find out the value of the circles respectively, P, Q and R. So for that, first we'll find the value of all the quadrilaterals. Let's start by finding the value of this quadrilateral. So first we'll do 3.569 plus 0.699. So I'm just telling it once again. For everything, for addition of decimals or for subtraction of decimals, first step same is we have to arrange column wise, like tens part under tens, ones under ones, decimal point under point, tens under tens, and hundreds under hundreds, and so on. First difference is that in addition of decimals we have to add, and in subtraction of decimals we have to subtract. So now let's do 3.569 plus 0.699. First let's arrange it column wise. 9 plus 9 is equal to 18. 8, 1 carry over. 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. And 7 plus 9 is equal to 16. 6, 1 carry over. 1 plus 5 is equal to 6. And 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. 2, 1 carry over. 1 plus 3 is equal to 4 and 4 plus 0 is equal to 4. And remember to put the point under the point. So the answer of 3.569 plus 0.699 is equal to 4.268. So from the result we'll subtract 3.769. So let's do. Here we cannot do 8 minus 9. So we'll take borrow from the next digit. So here 6 will become 5. And here 8 will become 18. So here 18 minus 9 is equal to 9. Here 9 will come. 5 minus 6 we cannot do, so we'll take borrow from the next digit. So here 2 will become 1 and 5 will become 15. So here 15 minus 6 is equal to 9. Here we cannot do 1 minus 7, we will take borrow from next digit. So here 4 will become 3 and 1 will become 10. 1 will become 10. So here 10 minus 7 is equal to 3 and point under point, and 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. So 4.268 minus 3.769 is equal to 0.399. So the value of the first quadrilateral is 0.398. Now we'll find out the value of the second quadrilateral. This quadrilateral. Now let's find out the value of the second quadrilateral. So here, according to board mass, we have to do addition and then we have to do subtraction. And here the expression is 0.99 minus 0.48 plus 1.667. So here first we'll do 0.99 plus 1.667, then we'll subtract 0.48 from the result. So we first will do 1. We can put a 0 after the decimal because it does not matter, it does not change the value of the decimal. So now let's add. 7 plus 0 is equal to 7. 6 plus 9 is equal to 15. 5, 1 carry over. 6 plus 1 is equal to 7 and 7 plus 9 is equal to 16. 6, 1 carry over, and we'll put a point under the point, and here 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 and 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. Here 2. So 1.667 plus 0.99, or you can say 0.990, is equal to 2.657. Now we'll subtract 0.48 from 2.657. So let's subtract. Here we can put 0, it's optional. So I'll put 0 over here. Now let's subtract. 7 minus 0, 7. Here we cannot do 5 minus 8. So we'll take borrow from next digit. Here 6 will become 5. And here 5 will become 15. So 15 minus 8 is equal to 7. 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. Point under point. And 2 minus 0 is equal to 2. So 2.657 minus 0.480 is equal to 2.177. So the value of the second quadrilateral is 0.177. Now we have to find out the value of the third quadrilateral, this quadrilateral. So first here we'll do 8.301 plus 5.309. 1 plus 9 is equal to 10. 0, 1 carry over. 1 carry over. So here 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. And 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. So here we'll put 1. Now 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. Here point under point, and 8 plus 5 is equal to 13. Over here 13. So 8.301 plus 5.309 is equal to 13.610, or you can say 13.61. Now we will subtract this minus this 6.05 from 13.610. Let's subtract. So here we cannot do 0 minus 5, so we'll take a borrow from the next digit. So 1, 0, 0, 10. So 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. We cannot do 0 minus 4, so we'll take borrow from next digit. 6, 5, 0 is 10. 10 minus 4 is equal to 6. 5 minus 0 is equal to 5. Point under point. And we cannot do 3 minus 6, so we'll take borrow from next digit. 1 is becomes 0. 3 becomes 13. So 13 minus 6 is equal to 7. And 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. It's our choice. We can write it or we not write it. So 13.610 minus 6.045 is equal to 7.565. So the value of this quadrilateral is 7.565. Now we can find out the value of the circles. So first, let's find out the value of the circle P. So to find out the value of circle P, we'll add these two quadrilaterals. So that means the value of this quadrilateral is 0.399 and 2.17. So we'll add these two decimals. So let's add. So 7 plus 9 is equal to 16. 6, 1 carry over. 1 plus 7 is equal to 8. 8 plus 9 is equal to 17. 7, 1 carry over. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. And 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 5 point under point. And 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. So the value of the circle P is 2.576. Value of circle P is 0.576. So here we have figured out the value of the first circle P. Now let's find out the values of the remaining two circles Q and R respectively. Let's find out. So let's see circle Q. To find the value of circle Q, we will add these two quadrilaterals. That is 0.399 and 7.565. So let's add. So here 5 plus 9 is equal to 14. 4, 1 carry over. But not over here. Here over here. 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. 7 plus 9 is equal to 16. 6, 1 carry over. 1 plus 5, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. 9. Point under point. And 7 plus 0 is equal to 7. So 7.565 plus 0.399 is equal to 7.964. So here we have figured out the value of circle Q, which is 7.964. So now we have to find out the value of the last circle remaining, which is circle R. So let's find out. For circle R, we have to add these two quadrilaterals, this quadrilateral and this quadrilateral. So that means we have to add 2.177 plus 7.565. Now let's write it. Here 5 plus 7 is equal to 12. 2, 1 carry over. 6 plus 1, 7 plus 7, 14. 4, 1 carry over. 1 plus 5, 6 plus 1, 7. 7 point under point. And 7 plus 2 is equal to 9. So 7.565 plus 2.177 is equal to 9.742. So value of the circle R is 9.742. 9.742. So we have figured out the values of all the circles P, Q and R. So this question is completed. Now this question is their homework. Please tell me the answer of this question in the comments. See you in next video. Till then, bye bye. Thanks for watching.